Pelicans at home against the Spurs. Picking a West Coast game here. I'm in New Jersey, so these West Coast games are on so late. I don't get to watch as much Western Conference basketball as I would like to. If you notice, I usually pick Eastern Conference games. But I like this game. I like this spot here. Pelicans versus Spurs. Let's make a pick. So this line opened up New Orleans -3 at home, and some early money and bets came in on the Spurs, and it knocked it down to 2.5 pretty quickly. So I'm recording this on Sunday night, and as of right now, we're still looking at Pelicans -2.5. All right, real quick about the Pelicans, I want to address something. The Pelicans have a 5-10 record, but there's kind of an unfair opinion of the Pelicans forming that they're a bottom tier team, that they're a bottom of the Western Conference team because of that 5-10 record. But hear me out, they kind of got screwed here in the schedule. The Pelicans just went on a 6-game road trip. 6 games in a row. I mean, a road trip's supposed to be 3 or 4 games. They just played 6 road games in a row. Before they went on that road trip, they were 4-5. They went 1-5 on that road trip. So they went from 4-5 to 5-10. The point I'm making is the Pelicans aren't a 5-10 team. If the schedule was fair, they'd probably be about 7-8, maybe 7-9, somewhere in there. The Pelicans are not playing great basketball by any means, but the schedule screwed them over a little bit. Now the Spurs, the Spurs are the most average team in NBA history. I mean, they're sitting at 9-8, just above 500. Offensive efficiency, they're 13th in the NBA. Defensive efficiency, they're 15th. They have 7 scorers, all averaging double figures. I mean, like, they're so average, and I know that kind of sounds like an insult, but I don't mean it as such. They're just like the middle of a pack NBA team this year. So real quick with the pick, I'm taking the Pelicans here. Are the Spurs a better team than the Pelicans? Yeah, they are. What I'm doing is playing the spot here. The Spurs literally just got finished playing a game like 5 minutes ago in San Antonio. They got to go hop on a flight, fly to New Orleans against a Pelicans team that's had a day off, finally back home against that bullshit road trip. You're going to have a Pelicans team playing with a chip on its shoulder against a Spurs team that's played 3 games in 4 nights, and they're probably going to rest some players. I mean, obviously we won't find that out until tomorrow, but I can see the Spurs giving a couple players a rest, kind of using it as a like a flat spot game. Either way, give me Pelicans -2.5, lock it in. If anything changes, I'll tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. So if you're gonna follow me on that pick, make sure you check those 2 platforms to see nothing's changed. Let's go Pelicans -2.5.